What's up, everybody? Welcome to Off the Bat, presented by the ATS Spot. I'm Hefe. We got the Alpha Dog. We got BBB sipping his Mountain Dew. And we got our guest, Prop Guy, in the house. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful Thursday. Fellas, big MLB slate this evening for us.
Excited to dive into it. First of all, I can only see like the tip of the Yankee cap on your shirt. What are you wearing? What's going on over there? Wow.
It is Nestor Cortez Day at the stadium, guys. I'm wearing my Nestor Cortez shirt.
Wow.
I said I'm going to keep the camera when we go over the Yankee game, but it's not a Yankee show. We'll put it back on.
I like
beautiful face. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys, we got a lot of games.
Hold on. Prop Guy, first of all, we need to get you a light, brother. People can't see your beautiful face enough. So we're going to get you a light.
I think for today, it's about as bright as it's going to get.
100%.
Amen.
We'll get it figured out for next time, though.
100%. All right, guys. So big slate today, huge slate. But before we get into it, let's talk about yesterday because we had some great games. I mean, great games. Oh, that helped a lot, probably.
There we go.
Let's talk about the Yankee game. Let's talk about the Dodger game. BB, you want to tell us? Well, let me tell you. Do you want a little fun fact about the Cardinals?
That we all hate Gallegos.
Well, let me tell you this. The Cardinals have won 264 straight games when leading by 6 or more runs after the 7th inning. That ended last night when the Dodgers came back and won 7-6. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel great, obviously, Hefe. It was great to
Where
watch.
is Nelly?
Watching us melt down. Yeah, I told you. It wasn't a lock because me and Nelly weren't both there. We still had a decent shot, Waino on the bump, but, bullpen blew it there.
All right, Alpha, Yankees walked off. That was a scary one last night. How you feeling?
I mean, you can't be too excited when you win on back-to-back wild pitches. They scored on, Stanton gets home again. But a good win. They got it done. The Yankees need to get it going, though. It's not very good taking these games to the last minute with the Cincinnati Reds. Prop Guy is another Yankee fan that we normally have. What did you think of the game last night?
Can't have these scary games against teams like the Reds. It's got to be pedal to the floor right from the start. Don't let him jump on you. Sevy got hurt, which sucks. But
yeah, 100%. He had no velocity. He was 3 miles per hour under his normal speed on his fastball. Tough night for him. At least they got it done. Good performance from J.P. Sears. Coming in, got like 3 or 4 innings out of him. Good performance.
Very good. All right, boys, let's get into it. We got a lot of games to roll into, so let's not waste anybody's time. Beautiful timing. I'll start this one off. This man is on the mound today in the stadium. Nestor Cortez, 7-3 on the year, 2.7 ERA. Going against another all-star, Luis Castillo. He is on a lot of trade alerts recently. Dodgers seem interested in him. Yankees seem interested in him. Basically, he's a big-time trade target with the Reds for the Reds, who are an absolute poverty franchise. Alpha, we'll start with you. You think this guy's getting the win tonight?
I do. I think we should see a big performance. It's going to be interesting to see how Castillo performs tonight. A lot of rumors that he may be traded to the Bronx by the deadline. So going up against his potential new team or a team that wants to acquire him might be a lot of pressure tonight. I do think the Yankees get it done. They're the first leg of one of my parlays tonight. BBB, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I think this is one where you can put the Yankees into a parlay. It's a little more acceptable. I said on that last couple games there, when they're like the -300 favorite like that, there's just no value there. It's not even worth throwing them in there because, like we saw, what's his nuts has been great all year, Clay
Yes,
Holmes, and then
yes,
he
yes.
blows up. And so, it's just not worth throwing those minus 300, especially in baseball. The best teams in baseball, Yankees have been absolutely phenomenal this year, but they can still lose. I mean, so this one, I think they're a parlay piece, nothing else.
I'm with you, boys. This guy's getting the dub. He's 3-0 at home. He pitches way better at the stadium than he does on the road. It's the Reds. They got their obligatory one win in forever, and they were lucky to have it. The Yankees are going to win, and honestly, they'll probably win by multiple runs tonight. But for me, they are also a parlay piece. All right, boys, let's keep it moving back to the face. What do we got? All right, guys. Oh, I will say one thing, though, and Man in the Back does bring up a good point, and I do believe in this. If you are a pitcher on a bad team coming into a trade deadline, All-Star breaks your last start, you are going to show out. You want to obviously move. I think Castillo does put up a good game, but I just don't think it's going to be enough to get the win tonight. All right, BBB. Did we skip the prop guy?
We did. I mean,
Did we skip the prop guy? Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, have him on the show just so Hefe can skip him. I see how it is.
Wait.
Prop guy, the next hour is yours. Don't let anyone else talk. What do you have in this game?
It's your time to shine, baby. It's your time to shine.
It's a parlay piece, nothing more. I'd probably rather target the first 5 under. Then Castillo does have a good outing.
I like the first 5 under as well. I think Nestor could get hit in the 5th or 6th right when they pull him out. That's when he has been getting into some trouble. Besides the last couple, he's been hit early. But at home, he does sometimes get in trouble third time through the lineup. So I do like that under.
All right, now we can move on. I apologize for that. We have the Fighting BBBs on the mound. Anderson's on the mound for the Dodgers. He's 9-1. Dakota's on the mound for the Cards. He's pretty good at home. 4-1, 2.6 ERA. Kind of sucks on the road, though. But luckily, this game is in BBB's backyard. How do you feel about this one? You guys got your heart ripped out last night.
This one, after getting your heart ripped out last night, it's unfortunate. You really need to have that one because Dakota Hudson is not really the spot that I feel comfortable backing the Cardinals in. I think he's due for some regression. He's started to see that in some of his road starts. It's only a matter of time probably till we see that at home. He has been better at home. Honestly, I like the first 5 over in this one. I think Dakota Hudson gets hit up, but the Cardinals' bats have been hot as well. Anderson has been a little worse on the road. That's where he's been getting touched up. I think that's where the Cardinals can get to him. But I think that Hudson gets hit too. So I like the first 5 over in this one if I had to have something on it, but no official play for me.
Yeah, I lean the over in this spot as well, but no official play for me. Prop guy, any official play from you?
I got nothing here. I might take a small stab at the Cardinals' money line. Good bounce back spot after getting their heart ripped out. But 100%. Nothing official, no.
I'm always for back in the fight.
I'm officially on the Dodgers. For no reason other than I love seeing BBB in pain. It's just it's kind of like my faith thing to do. So that's but in all seriousness, I do like the Dodgers in this spot. They seldomly win a game and then go back to losing. They're not a big flip-flop team. They either lose like 2-3 in a row and then they just rip off about 7-8 wins in a row. I think this is the start of a good little win streak for them for the remainder of this week. All right,
what do we got next?
Mets, Cubs, Wrigley Field, Carrasco on the mound for the Metropolitans, but the Cubs throwing out their ace, man, Keegan Thompson. Quietly having a great year, 7-3, 3.0 ERA, 4-1 at home, 2.1 ERA. This game is in Wrigley. Carrasco not even bad, 9-4. He has a high ERA, but it really all stems back to start like 2 starts ago where he got absolutely lit up in like the first inning.
It's all the same for him.
Nationals. But basically, Carrasco's a tale of 2 guys. He's the home pitcher that's 6-1 over 3.5 ERA. And he's the road pitcher who's 3-3 with a 6.1 ERA. This game's on the road, guys. Prop guy, start with you.
Taking Cubs. Home team plus odds. Keegan Thompson.
No explanation needed.
Keegan Thompson's been solid.
He absolutely has been solid. The question to me is Carlos Carrasco, is he going to get out of the first inning? With him, if he gets out of the first inning, he usually has a good start. But when he has some of those games where he gets absolutely destroyed, it's usually in the first inning. You know very quickly what you have with Carrasco normally. I'm taking the Mets here. He has seen a lot of these guys in the past and has done well against them. I think the Mets are going to have a big win tonight. They should have Jeff McNeil back in the lineup. Marte should not be in the lineup tonight, but the official Mets lineup is not dropped. We do have the Cubbies lineup, and it's exactly who you expect. If the Mets do have McNeil in the lineup, I will be taking them. Waiting for the official lineup announcement, though.
All right, I'm with Prop Guy here. Special guest, I think he's got it right here. I think the Cubs are a great value pick here. You can get him at plus money at home. Keegan Thompson, much better at home. Carrasco, much worse on the road. I think this is a spot where the Cubs get one of those wins. They play a lot better at Wrigley Field. I think they get it done.
I'm right there with you guys. Not gonna waste anybody's time on the Cubs money line plus 110 odds. I like the pitching matchup. I like the fact that people, majority of the public thinks they can get the Mets, who are a great team, at a pretty low money line. Carrasco still has a great overall record to attract those public bettors. I'm going to back the home team, though, Keegan Thompson, to get the win. What do we got? Mariners, Rangers out of Arlington. Another good matchup. BB, how many games have the Mariners won in a row? Do you know?
Like a million?
10. They've won 10 games in a row. Coming into this matchup, they got Marco Gonzalez on the mound, 5-9, 3.2 ERA. Rangers throwing out Perez, who's 7-2, 2.7 ERA. Quietly having a great year. Whip right above 106 innings pitched. Pretty damn good stats for this guy. But they're going against a team that's won 10 in a row. Eventually, they have to lose, but is this the spot? BB, we'll start with you on this one.
I do think this is the spot. Everyone sees the little plus number there right next to the team that's won 10 straight. I think everyone's going to be all over the Mariners today. But, on the road against the Rangers, Perez has been good at home and away. So that's good to see as well. It's not like he's just got the one-sided split. I think he has another good outing here. And then I think that Rangers finally end the streak here for him. I'm taking the Rangers for short fave.
I like the Disney story just as much as the next guy, but I do think the Mariners streak ends tonight with the Rangers. It's not an official play for me. I will be rooting for the Mariners. I'm going to have no action, but I do believe the Rangers do get it done. Prop guy, what you think?
I was back and forth on who I wanted to take, so I'm going to stay off it as well. But if I had to make a play, it would be the Rangers.
I'm off this game. I lean the Rangers, but it's just one of those things. I'm not going to bet against a team that's won 10 in a row. What's the more surprising headline? Mariners win 11 in a row, or Mariners snap their 10-game winning streak versus the Rangers? It's like such a flip of a coin. I can't get a read on this game whatsoever, and it's definitely throwing me off that the Rangers pretty much have their ace on the mound.
Yep, 100% agree with you. Let's keep it rolling. What do we got?
Yep. Red Sox, Rays, Tampa is where this one is. Rausman on the mound.
Whoa.
Rasmussen?
Rasmussen is on the mound for the Rays this evening, coming live at Tampa. He's 3-0 with a 1.65 ERA at home, guys. He's a pretty damn good pitcher at the Trop. Crawford on the mound. Great first name. Cutter Crawford. This guy was born to be a pitcher, but he ain't pitching that great this year. 2-2, 4.5 ERA, 30 innings pitched. Rays home favorites. Alpha, what do you think?
This is an overplay for me, all based on the line. It's sitting at 7.5. I think this game will finish with around 8 to 9 runs. Red Sox lineup is pretty good tonight. And looking at the Tampa lineup as well, they have a lot of guys in there. They have one spot I do not like in their left fielder. They have Luke Raleigh in there. He's only had 12 at-bats this year with only one hit. But I do think both these pitchers will get hit pretty hard tonight. Give me the over 7.5. It is one of my best bets. Prop guy, I'm going to you. What do you got?
I'm going to be on the Red Sox here. They have the better overall lineup. I like what I saw from Cutter Crawford last time out. I think he's a young arm. He can hold him in it and give him a shot.
I'm with you. I'm with you there. I think that I think it's just when you're avoiding getting swept, teams seem to come out very hot. I like the Red Sox to win this game, but I'm actually going to take a prop in this one. I'm going to take Drew Rasmussen under 4.5 Ks. I think that it's a good spot for him. One, I think that the Red Sox could hit him early. Also, the Rays are not shy away from going to their bullpen. I mean, we've seen Rasmussen this year. He's only made it past like 4 innings in his last 5 starts, like 1 time. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him get pulled early here, especially if he's getting hit early. And he doesn't really have that much strikeout stuff, especially against a team like the Red Sox that they don't strike out a crazy amount. So I wouldn't be surprised that, I don't see him getting more than like 1 strikeout an inning max. So, if he gets pulled 4th, 5th inning, I don't think he can get over this. So I like the under 4.5 Ks here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm rolling with the Rays here. Better pitcher at home. Teams are going opposite ways. Rays have won 3 in a row. Red Sox have lost 3 in a row. I'm rolling with the Rays. I like Rasmussen at home. I know nothing about this Cutter Crawford guy, and it doesn't seem like I'm missing much.
You like Ramson, huh?
Rasmussen.
Ramusian guy. You're a big fan.
Ramsey. We're going to call him Ramsey.
Wow. Okay. All right. Speaking of Ramsey, we have the Royals Blue Jays, and I do know that Prop Guy has an interesting take on this game. Nobody else can kick it off but you, brother. Tell us why you like the Royals tonight. Not even
first. Say the obvious. The Royals have 100 players that are not making the trip because I guess nobody decided. Vaccines were not available in that city, is what I'm assuming.
They have a really bad lineup tonight.
Because I've never seen anything like this. What year is it? We're 2 full years into like post-COVID world, and they have 10 unvaccinated players. First of all, before we get into this, we have to talk about Andrew Benintendi right now, who just cost himself a really good opportunity to be traded by having a bad schedule. Because if they were playing the Blue Jays next week, this would have never gotten out, and he probably would be a Yankee early next week because he was a real trade target for the Yankees, who obviously cannot trade for him now because he can't play enough the freaking games when we go to Toronto. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an interesting game tonight when the worst team in baseball is missing 10 of their guys. Man in the back, if you could pull up the lineup tonight and the current stats on ESPN for the Royals, it's just something you have to look at. They have a guy in there named N. Prado, no at-bats this year. Eaton, no at-bats this year. Rivero, it's a triple backup catcher. He is 0 for 7 on the year. Their DH, Pasquantino, batting 182 in the 3-hole. Ryan O'Hearn, batting 180 on the year in the 5-hole. It's just really bad.
That's not an exaggeration, by the way. They have 10 players, for real, 10 players that cannot make the trip. That is it's unbelievable.
You know, and if you look at it, it's all the big-name guys, too. The guys in there that you have heard of are Bobby Witt, and that's about it. Olivares, then Bobby Witt, then Pasquantino, E. Rivera, O'Hearn, Prado, Eaton, Lopez, and Rivero. You have not heard of at least 80% of the guys in their starting lineup tonight. Most people.
And the Blues are throwing out Gosman.
Yeah, they're throwing out, but he's been awful as well.
He's 66, 2.86 ERA. It doesn't matter. Guys, the Jays are a minus 385 on the money line. They're not takeable. They're also not takeable on the run line of minus 1.5. That juice is all the way up. But Prop Guy, tell the people what you got.
So it's unofficial. I got to start with that. But I will be betting the Royals money line here. I just think it's in a very weird spot in the schedule. It's, we're a week away from All-Star break. Nobody wants to play. They all want their break. And when I see a line that's plus 310, you're going to take it just off the line.
I respect it. And, Zerpa's looked pretty good. I've never heard of him, but he's got 2 innings pitched on the year and hasn't given up a run. So I'm on the Zerpa train. I'm definitely going to be rooting for the Royals in the spot. There's not a chance I'm going to have any action on this game. If you have any data on these guys, they're all minor leaguers who have never faced any of these pitchers. It's impossible to make a realistic play on this one for me. Unless you take a value play like Prop Guy's doing. I'm not going to be doing that, but I will be rooting for the Royals in this spot.
I'm on the Royals here. I'm with you. I think this is actually a decent spot. There's a lot of value here. If you're getting plus 300 for a team, especially, you look at the Blue Jays as a favorite. I know
just say it's a decent spot.
This is the worst team in baseball with their minor league roster.
It's a decent spot.
All right, so let me talk. As a favorite, they're 24-47. The Blue Jays. One, like Prop K said, none of these guys want to. They just want to get to the break. We got a couple more days till we're at the break. You know who wants to play? The minor league guys. These prospects that are getting a shot up in the majors. They're getting a shot tonight, and they're a plus 300 dog tonight. Some of those guys that you said, who the heck is this? Prado, that's one of the top recruits in their system that's playing at first base tonight. So, guys like that getting a spot out there, getting a shot to show what they got. I think they come out and put on a little bit of a show. These guys are playing for some way more. And yeah, you said like they don't have their starters. Yeah, their starters have been awful this year. That's great. So let some of these young guys come up. We're going to see some of these young guys put on a show. So Royals money line. Book it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Royals by 90, huh? Royals by 90.
I love your energy. I love everything you're saying. I just want to say one thing. You do know that the Blue Jays do not also have to trot out minor leaguers. No, they're
but they also
normal players, like all-stars. Like, have you heard of this guy, Vladimir Guerrero?
I've Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders beat these guys.
A lot of pitchers this year.
The Yankees minor league team just beat up on these exact players 36-0 last week. The exact same players that are playing for the Royals tonight.
My heart's with the Royals. I have absolutely no official play on this. I would love the Royals to win this game. It would be such a great story and just a mocking of Toronto. And I will never forget half of ESPN's baseball insiders voted that the Blue Jays are the most likely team to make the World Series.
All right, guys, make up your mind. Are the Blue Jays good or not? Do the Royals have a shot or not?
I'm not.
You guys,
I'm not.
It's Royals.
I said I'm not in this game already. I'm rooting for the Royals, but I'm not.
Royals by 90, plus 300 winner. Here you go, guys. I'm handing it to you.
Put your house on it. What do we got next?
All right,
a real baseball game.
One more. Okay. Brewers Giants and nothing. This is okay. Brewers and the Giants, boys. Moving on to this game out in San Francisco. Pretty good pitching matchup in this one.
Hold on. Where's my cup put in the chat? What about home run props for the last game? Anyone have a home run prop for the guys?
I would take Vladimir. I would take almost every Blue Jay pitcher.
Take Bichette,
Vladdy.
You know what's funny? They don't have home run prop. This is the one game right now.
There's absolutely nothing listed.
Guys, what if they came out and the Jays just put up 13 runs in the first inning?
I honestly think they're going to win this game by at least.
And you might bet the Royals while they're down.
Like, what if it got to a point where it's just ridiculous?
Then you double down.
I'm pretty sure they're starting a catcher in center field, so it's going to be an interesting game.
Okay, guys, moving on. Brewers Giants. Corbin Burns on the mound for the Brew Crew. He's 4-1 with a 1.6 ERA on the road this year. 7-4 overall with a 2.2 ERA. He started off shaky, guys, but he deserves his all-star slot. He's also one of the highest K rates in the league. Rodon on the mound for the Giants. 8-5, 2.7 ERA, but 4-1 at home. This is a great pitching matchup tonight. No way around it. BBB, we'll start with you. What do you think?
I'm rock with the Giants here. The Brewers still haven't proved to me that they can hit a lefty. They made Patrick Corbin look like an ace earlier in the year. They just cannot hit lefties. That's as simple. So I don't see them hitting Carlos Rodon, who's been an excellent lefty this year. And granted, Corbin Burns has been excellent as well this year. There's a reason this total was at 6 when it opened. It's at 6.5 now, but I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, but I think the Giants get it done. Their bats have been hot. I think that they get the bats continue to keep going. They probably need a couple off of Corbin Burns to get a win here. So I like the Giants.
It's such an overplay. It is such an overplay. Every single time you see a mega pitching matchup like this and you see a 6.5 line and you think this is a free under. These guys are great. No one's going to score in this game. The over hits by the 4th inning. So I'm taking the over in this one at 6.5 based on the number. It's just too low. You expect these two dominant pitchers to come out here and completely shut it down, and it's just not how it's going to play out. It's going to go over 6.5.
Okay.
I'm going to take first 5 under 3. I think there's a very real chance we can see a 1-0 game after 5 innings. I think both pitchers come dialed in. I think the Giants are going to crack Burns for, who knows, maybe Jock Peterson goes yard tonight. But it's going to be super close, super low scoring, at least with the starters in. I could see a reliever blowing up late and getting the over as well.
Just wait, bro. These are the games you fully expect to be a 1-0, 2-0 game. Two dominant pitchers, and then you'll both get lit up in the first.
I know the numbers on the over 6.5. They generally go over. That's why I'm going to stick to the first 5. If the bullpen blows up.
Let's both cash it.
I like the Giants this one, guys. In a matchup like this, where both pitchers, the road pitcher is better on the road and the home pitcher is better at home, the home team has the edge. I like the fact that they bat last. I like the fact they got the crowd. They're more familiar with their surroundings. So this is about as even as a game as it comes. I mean, even the line is flat even. Pitchers even. I'm leaning with the better hitting team in my opinion. I'm going with the Giants. All right, guys, that does it for the game slate. But before we yell at you, tell you our best bets, we have a little bad beat from the man in the back coming live from our friends over at Pickett, everybody. Make sure you guys download Pickett code ATSSPOT. That's ATSSPOT. Download the app. We're doing weekly cash giveaways. Make sure you use the code. I just posted my free pick on there. I know Alpha and BBB and Slam are right there after me, so make sure you guys follow us, download the app, use the code. Man in the back, roll the clip.
I love the intro.
Bellinger pulls one into right. That's down. Here comes Barnes. Here
drink that Mountain Dew.
Bird stumbles. Oh no! He's back in. Into second goes Bellinger. Everybody's safe.
The announcer's horrible.
The announcer's great.
No! It's awful, dude. Come on.
What? You should have had the Dodgers announcers suck.
They honestly should have had Nelly announce the game with BBB.
Yeah, if Nelly was there, he'd be like, "Oh, it's getting hot in here."
Wait. Keep going. What would he say after that?
Nah, I can't. You know, I'm talking to Nelly about it later. We'll probably watch tonight.
Just wait. Yet again, we announced it yesterday. The Nelly BBB mixtape about St. Louis sports is coming soon, so stay tuned. We're very excited for it.
Oh, it's getting out of here. All
All
right,
right, wait till LeBron or something. Let's do it, boys. Best bets. Let's dive into it. I'm going Mets money line going against you guys. I apologize. -130. Not sorry. You guys are going to lose. Second play, Red Sox Rays over 7.5. Third one, doing the parlay. Yanks money line, Braves money line. Let's cash it. +120. Prop guy, what you got?
So I got 3 best bets are all from the Yankees and Reds game. All 3 from the same game. We're going to take no runs first inning.
He's serious. Wow.
We're taking Nerfy. We're taking first 5 under 4. And then we're going Nestor Cortez over 5.5 Ks.
Love that. Love that.
Cool.
And what is that? Prop guy, what happens if you sweep tonight? Tell the people.
Someone's getting $100.
It's pretty simple.
Prop guy just made it $125. Prop guy sweeps, you get $125. Let's go.
All right, guys, we're kicking it off with the Cubs money line. We got the home dog, and then we're taking the Giants money line at -105. And then to close it out, it's the one that everyone knows. It's the easiest play of the day. Royals money line +310. Give it to me. Take it to the bank.
There is no way you just put the Royals money line in your best bets.
It's
If BBB sweeps, you will personally give somebody $5,000. You're ready.
Okay. All right. I'm rolling with the Cubs money line. Just love the Keegan Thompson matchup at home. It's at plus money 110. Rolling with the Giants money line. Went over a great pitching matchup. I just think the home team has the edge. And my last play is a game we didn't go over. I'm taking the Astros on the run line, -1.5. Why am I doing this? They're facing the Angels. Ohtani pitched last night. Why am I bringing that up? Because when Ohtani pitches since June, his last 7 starts, Angels are 6-1. But when any other pitcher other than Ohtani pitches, they are 6-26, and they have lost 10 straight. Tonight, Ohtani's not on the mound. I'm taking the Astros. Valdez is on the mound. He is 5-2 on the road this year, 1.75 ERA. Update: if the Royals win tonight and BBB sweeps, he will give $10,000 away to 10,000 people, $1 for every single one of his followers. I swear. So make sure you guys root for the Royals.
That's not true because the Royals are winning. I'll tell you what, $100 giveaway. If the Royals win the Royals win. Because look, all the haters are doubting. But guess what? Royals +310, guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'll see you.
What an idiot.
They're hating. They hate us because they ain't us.
All right, we'll see you
everybody.
tomorrow. Great show,
We'll
boys.
see you later, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. I might even give you my top 5 gas cans of the All-Star break tomorrow.
Reds probably beat the